Yeah.
Was that Luxembourg game one of the worst games of football you've ever watched?
I think people have different opinions on certain types of games, but I think we see that as like a learning curve, playing against different type of opposition, knowing how to break them down. Yeah, probably wasn't the prettiest, but you learn from them type of games, and it's what you use to analyze yourself to then better yourself in next games.
Was only being facetious. I mean, I wanted to know from your point of view, being in and around the squad, like how much you enjoyed it and what it meant to you.
Yeah, no, it's a big honor to be playing for my national team. Obviously playing through all the age groups up until now. Yeah, I don't take it lightly. It's a big honor.
You weren't born the last time Ireland were at a World Cup. Can you even dare to dream about maybe being at the next one?
I don't think there's any dream that's too big. I think everything's possible. Just have to go out there and give our all.
In terms of fitness, how are you now? That back injury that you had probably curtailed you, but you feel fully fit this
Yeah.
season?
I feel fully fine. Had a pre-season under my belt. Playing games, training every session, every day. Yeah, I feel like myself now.
Do you see yourself as a midfielder or a defender necessarily?
Here's the question a lot. I'm not really too bothered where I play. I've said it so many times. As long as I'm playing on the pitch, no matter what position, I'll give my all. That's it. Thank you.
Bosun, talk to you. Eventually, you don't mind what position you play in as senior, kind of identified where he sees you fitting into his plans, what position maybe he'd like you to.
There's a couple of positions where he's told me where he'd like to see me play, but like I said again, that doesn't really bother me where I play. I've played numerous positions in my life. I think I can take different elements from different types of positions into any position really, and prosper in it.
Your club manager said you play like Franz Beckenbauer, which is big words. From your point of view, what kind of Ireland player would you have looked up to, or maybe modeled yourself on growing up?
There's not a player that I'm more than myself, but there's players that I looked up to and really liked, like Robbie Keane. Enjoyed watching him play. Other players like even like Robbie Brady when he used to play. So those obviously, but just enjoyed watching them play.
Seems to be great buzz in the squad. Is there real determination now that we could finally bridge that gap and make a good go trying to get to the World Cup?
Yeah, it's a very good group of lads, mix of experience and young players, quality players, and everyone's just really on board and willing to give our all to get to the World Cup. Thank you.
Neil, please.
Bosun, when you were first called up to the squad, it was after a season in League One with Fleetwood, and then again after an interrupted season with injury last year. Did that kind of faith shown in you by the staff, did that kind of mean a lot, that maybe, where you were club-wise mightn't have been where you wanted to be, but they were still calling you up?
Yeah, I think it helped me mentally in a way where, yeah, things probably weren't going as well as I wanted it to go. Then obviously got the call up, and it's like, it brought me back to it made me realize that maybe I am still a player, I'm still a good player. Yeah, so it was good that he showed faith in me to call me up after the tough season I had last season. So yeah, it helped really. It really did help me mentally to keep going.
And how did you keep yourself sane last season when you were injured for so much of it?
Family around, friends, kept me going. My teammates, coaches, they just showed me that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm really big on my religion, so yeah, I just had faith in God and brought me back to where I need to be.
Thank you.
Also, I've seen you playing centre half for Stoke this year, doing quite well. Would you be ready to play play midfield for Ireland on Saturday?
I've played midfield for Stoke as well this season, some of the cup games and in the league as well. So both position, I'm ready to play wherever. Whether centre back, centre mid, take it up into salt.
There's so many centre halves and established centre halves.
Yeah.
Is midfield the kind of the gap that you might be able to break into this team?
I don't know what the gaffer wants or who he wants to play, but like I said again, any position, I'm easy. I can play there. I'll find it. I'll be comfortable wherever really. Whether it's centre half, but like you said, there is a lot of competition in centre half. So yeah, just wherever it is, I'm ready to go.
Austin, how you doing? Just wondering, since you moved to Stoke, do you feel as though you found sort of your place, you found the home club, a good club, that believes in you, and has it coincided with your, I suppose, getting more mature. How has it improved your game, and how do you feel there?
I think considering the fact that they signed me knowing I had an injury, showed that they have a lot of faith in me and they do trust in me as a player. So knowing that alone kind of helped me. And when I got back, I knew with the backing of the coach and like John Walters and stuff that I can prosper in the team. And thankfully, so far we're doing well. Long may continue.
And just another former Ireland midfielder who long spell at Stoke, Glenn Whelan. Did they still talk about Glenn there? He's a mainstay in the team for a long time.
Yeah. Glenn's Stoke legend. I don't think he can take away anything he's done for Stoke. I still do keep in contact with him when I see him and text him sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Bosun. How are you? You haven't played for Ireland since June 2024, obviously due to injury reasons. How frustrating was it to miss out on all them 21s camps last year? And what does it mean to finally be back, really, now if Saturday is your opportunity to wear green again?
Yeah, it was tough missing out on the 21 campaign where there was a business end, trying to qualify. It was tough, obviously, but there's nothing I could have done, really. But I'm just happy to be back in the setup. I've worked very hard, and thank God I'm back.
And just that you played with Killian Phillips when you were younger at Cardiff, and then what's it like to know, like, if you think back, would you ever have thought back in the day the 2 years we'd be playing together for Ireland in the senior squad?
On the Friday, we actually spoke to each other, and we're like, he sent me a picture of me and him at Cardiff, and then we were like, look how far we came. Like, it's just a brilliant moment, isn't it?
All right, thanks, Bosun.
Thank you.
Hey, Bosun, just go back to that summer. You spoke about the support from Fiverr and people who think through those challenges. How challenging was it to go to Stoke and get that injury before you can even make an impact in 6 months? Talk about those challenges.
Yeah, it was very tough. Obviously, when I first went, we thought it would just be like a 4 week, a month injury, and then I'm back. But then the recovery was slower than it should have been. Then that made it very difficult. Having the scan and then seeing that there was no recovery and it wasn't healing, and having to wait again and again, and then eventually it just healed. And then having to break into the team was very hard because there was we had a lot of different managers, different playing styles, and it was just me getting my fitness back. It was very difficult. So I played a lot of 21s games and stuff, and it was hard to motivate myself, but thankfully I did and came through at the end.
Whatever the physical challenges, and you need a mental strength to get you through that.
I didn't really need any mental strength. It was just I'm not one to that needs a lot of backing. Sometimes I just take things with a pinch of salt. I'm very laid back, so kind of just sat back and just let it play out as it did. Because I knew eventually tough times don't last forever. That there's always a light end of the tunnel. So yeah, thankfully I was.
Final one from me. Can you just talk us through the circumstances of the call up in the summer where I think you were actually back in Dublin when you got the call to go to Luxembourg, so it was just fortunate that you hadn't gone on holidays, or were you spending time with family, or was it just a lucky break that you hadn't gone away?
I spent a lot of time in Ireland before I got the call up, but then I booked a flight for the Friday. I got called up, so I was about to get on the flight in a couple hours, and then John O'Shea rang me, and then I just said, yeah, I'll come in. It's no brainer.
You didn't play, still just to get involved.
Yeah. It's always, like I said, it's an honor to play for Ireland, to get called up for Ireland. Any opportunity that comes around for playing or getting called up for Ireland, I'll always take it, no matter what.
David, please.
Also, you mentioned there about the importance of your play. Is that something that's been there with you since you were a child, or something that you've maybe
I've always had this since I was young. My mum's very I came from a very Christian background. Parents are both very heavy on God, so I think it's been installed in me. And then over time, I've just kind of seen different things happen in my life and just around, and then it's just made my faith go stronger.
You were saying there that being laid back and taking help.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, there's some things that are just out of your control that you can't do. You can't control. You can only control what you can control in it. So that's what it was really.
You mentioned before you have conversations with Hamer. What is that dynamic like? What's he kind of like with you and with him?
Nah, he's great. Straight away made me feel welcome. Told me what he was looking for in me. Told me the qualities I have, stuff I need to improve in, which always makes a good manager. And yeah, nah, he's top with the young lads and everyone around.
Bosun, you're obviously a very versatile player. You play centre back and centre midfielder. But what type of centre half are you, and what type of centre midfielder are you?
As a centre half, I think someone that likes to play a lot. I like to win all my duels, whereas early on the ground. Like to cover in behind. As a centre mid, I think I'm physical and get around. Very very good carrying the ball. Got some goals in me as well. So yeah.
Both fine.
Bosun, where were you heading on holidays when you had to?
Malta.
Shell.
I had multiple. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.